Hi everyone, it is Christina Pridie here, better known as the Seamless Knitter here on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. You can find all of my seamless pattern designs on Ravelry and on my website, ptboyarnshop.com. I also have a Ko-Fi account if you would like to support me and my channel financially. All this information is linked in the description box below this video. In today's tutorial, I will be demonstrating how I do a new improved backward loop technique. So let's get started. Okay, so here I have a little sample of a top-down raglan sweater. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'm going to divide for the sleeves. And I have my first sleeve on a piece of waste yarn, as you can see. And now I need to add some underarm stitches. So this is a perfect place to put some underarm stitches. You would also put them on a thumb for a mitt, you know, wherever you need to add stitches. So I am going to take the working yarn and show you the old backward loop technique first. And I have a tutorial on it, and it's fine and dandy. There's nothing wrong with doing this. I'm always looking to improve things. And that's what this video is all about today. So this is how you do the old way, is just a loop on the thumb and put the stitch on the needle. And as you can see, it's a backward loop, and you would just tighten that up. And I need 3 underarm stitches, so I would just do 3 underarm stitches with 3 backward loop techniques like that. And there I would have my stitches, and then I would be able to just continue on with my knitting. And as you can see, there's a little bit of an edge to it. But I just find that these stitches are hard to get into on the next knit round, and sometimes they fall off. They're not hard to put back on, but all in all, they spread out a little bit, and I've always wanted to improve it. So I'm going to take these stitches off, and I'm going to show you how I do it now. And I try to keep up to date with my knitting skills, and I try to bring the cream of the crop to my videos for you. And so this is the newest. So you take the working yarn exactly the way you did the old way and hold it out like this. And the old way we just did 1 loop around the thumb. So the new way we're going to do 2 loops. So we're going to go around and we're going to go around. So we have 2 loops on our thumb. So 1 loop, 2 loop, and I'm going to go under the first loop, but I'm going to put my needle over top of that second one and pick it up. I'm going to let go of the loop on my thumb, and as you can see, when I bring it up, oops, that one didn't work. Let's go at that again. So 2 loops. We're going to go under and pick up that one and just take the loop off our thumb. And as you can see, it sort of makes like a figure 8. So if I spread that out, you're going to see that there's a figure 8. And when you pull it up tight onto the needle, it's just a little bit more substantial, and it has a little kind of purl bump underneath the stitch. So, you know, when you go to pick up your underarm stitches, it'll be just above that. And everything's hidden underneath the underarm when you pick up the stitches anyway, so you don't see any of these things no matter which way you do it. I'll show you this 2 more times. So we're going to do 2 loops. We're going to go under the first one and pick up the second one and put it onto the needle, and then we're going to pull up tight. So that's the second one, and we're going to do 1 more. So 1, 2, under the first one, pick up the second one, take the thumb out, and you can see that it makes that figure 8, and just pull it up tightly. So there you see I've got 3 underarm stitches, and you can see the little purl bumps there. And you can see it's just a little bit thicker there and a little tighter together. And when you come around to knit them, they stay together and they're a little better foundation for the underarm when you pick up your underarm stitches. So there you have it. If you have found this tutorial helpful, please save it to watch later, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified of my next video or tutorial release. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below this video and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Happy knitting!